Welcome to the 2020-30 The Berlin Fashion Summit's presentation of the pop-up think tanks, results of this edition. My name is...
May I introduce you, my dear? Your name, I guess, is Friederike von Wedel-Parlow. You're the director and founder of the Beneficial Design Institute, if I'm right, and the professor of sustainable fashion at AMD Berlin.
Yeah, and I'm sitting next to Marte Hentschel, CEO of Sqetch, and one of the great innovators in this field here, the supply chains.
But we are not only here to make each other compliments. We are actually here to introduce one of the most precious parts of the 2020-30 summit, as introduced by Max already, the pop-up think tanks.
Yeah, 2020-30, the Berlin Fashion Summit takes a radical stance on a fashion future that goes beyond what we today understand in sustainability. This year's focus on regenerative fashion systems challenges industry representatives to imagine ways to even push forward continuously the way how we understand sustainability, always a level beyond.
And prior to this public event today, as Max mentioned already, actually 2 weeks ago, we invited diverse groups of about 50 experts from 16 countries, covering all kinds of fields of expertise and competencies, from academia, research, from education, but also design, industry, and policy representatives. And we asked them to create missions, strategies, and recommendations for policymakers and key industry stakeholders to actually enable a regenerative fashion system.
And we worked in these 3 different days, as we have also the summit in 3 days. And on the first day, we asked how might we create fashion that includes really mechanisms for the people, planet, cultures, and economies. And we based it on, this is a continuous process that comes, that we repeat every edition. And so we took the results from last year, deep research, and a wonderful introduction expert input by Lauren Bright from the Biomimicry Institute.
And before we talk you through, because that might be boring, we actually prepared a video for you. So today we share the first of 3 key missions generated by the participants of the pop-up think tank. So let's take a look at the video.
In light of the EU textile strategy, we invited diverse groups of international experts to 3 pop-up think tank workshops, where together we devised missions, strategies, and action plans for policymakers that could enable a regenerative fashion system by 2030. Mission 1: create accountability across supply chains. We can do this by applying pressure on corporations through legislation, as well as peer-to-peer communication that focuses on positive impact. To achieve this, we propose the following roadmap. By 2024, we aim to enable supply chain tracking and collect CO2 emissions data, which will not only help to increase transparency, but also consumer awareness. And advocate for a just taxation scheme to incentivize the production of sustainable products and to support regenerative collaborations between SMEs, NGOs, academia, and impact startups that put value before profit. By 2028, our goal is to close the loop in fashion by making reverse logistics mandatory, so that retailers and brands are responsible for post-consumer waste. This will not only involve the government and the likes of textile recyclers and logistics, but also educating consumers and implementing tech tools to encourage participation in circular solutions. By 2030, we demand policy and trade legislations to ensure accountability and inclusiveness by defined indicators, databases, standards, and quantitative targets. To achieve this, policymakers and businesses need to collaborate, conduct research, and enable innovation. Join the community and subscribe to our newsletter on www.202030summit.com. Thank you for watching, and if you're curious to find out more about the results of our call for regenerative fashion systems, please check out the videos and download the presentations on our website. Spread the word, and see you at the 2020.
So this was the first part. Stay tuned on the second part presentation tomorrow. And thanks a lot to all the participants, facilitators, and creators of this collaborative piece of action.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.